open that company, start that business. Hello my lovelies and welcome to another video. Today's video, as you probably already know, is dedicated to a very highly requested topic. Reset for 2023, goals, and making this year the best year you've ever had. I know it's much easier said than done, and I also know that this channel is 99% fashion channel, and I do intend on keeping it that way. This will always be, guys, a fashion channel, luxury fashion channel, but I cannot not answer to your requests. I love you guys. As you guys know, we're friends, we're family, and for me, when I receive a request for a video multiple times, of course I'm gonna film it. Every now and then I would receive like a random request, like for example, film your socks collection or things like that, which are never gonna happen, right? But that's like a one comment in a million. However, when it comes to setting your goals, discipline, motivation, and just like creating the best year for yourself, I received that request many times. So I just could not ignore it. And here I am sitting down and talking to you about that very important topic. I recently told you about this. I read a book which says that making changes in life is much easier. Well, it's been scientifically proved that it's much easier to make changes in your life, like from Monday, from the first in the month, or from the new year, as we're gonna do now. I tend to be like very optimistic when it comes to setting goals. I like to set like really high goals, very difficult ones. But I have to say that I've been setting goals for myself since I can remember. I literally remember setting goals for myself when I was 10 years old. They were obviously school related, but I think that you can set goals as much as you want. If you don't put the structure in order to achieve those goals, there's just the aspect of luck helping you, right? Making plans without actually structurizing how you're gonna achieve them, I think is a little bit pointless. I'm not gonna lie. So I wanted to get straight with you from the beginning. Before I start setting goals, I think actually setting goals is very difficult. It's not so easy because not all goals are the same, right? Like you're not gonna have to put same effort in buying a new handbag as you are in buying a new home. Like one is more of a goal and the other one is more of a huge project which involves a lot of different things. So differentiating goals is the first thing that's very important, but I'm going to go into it a little bit later. First things first, I wanted to tell you is the preparation part. So number one, preparation. I think like not always we feel like we are in the mood of setting goals or improving ourselves, because sometimes actually it's a little bit harder than it seems, you know? Like there are times that I find that life is too busy. My social life is too busy. My work life is too busy. I have so many deadlines. I have so many things. I don't have time to be sitting and making Notion templates just to achieve a goal. So prep is the most important thing. And I strongly suggest you pick a day, any day in this week, that you're gonna wake up 2 hours or 3 hours before your usual time. So if you wake up at 9, wake up at 6, I know it sounds really like brave, but this is a great start to begin sort of like prepping yourself for this year, okay? I would wake up early, make myself a cup of coffee and start with a familiar list. First of all, what's very important to do is to kind of like think about the previous year. What were the things, or who were the people that were drawing you backwards? Like, were they things that you found you didn't do really good? I certainly kind of found a few things that I didn't do very well. Like they were things that I thought I could have done better. I personally thought that throughout 2022, I definitely neglected my blog more than any other year. Yes, I tried to make up for it in November and December, but honestly, it doesn't work like that. A year is a year, and you know, like you need to kind of really work on it. There were like things that I obviously listed that I didn't do well. People that I listed were like driving me back, and things that I thought I should do more of. So I wrote those down as like a first step. Then I was still not ready to write my goals yet. So what I actually did is I started like clearing up the previous year so that I can get ready for this year. So first I started by removing millions of icons from my desktop. So my desktop looked horrible, but like even more so, guys, my downloads folder was like, it was messy. Every time I was trying to find something, I couldn't find it. There were too many documents, too many files, too many things. So I was like, I need like clear energy energy in 2023. After I cleared my computer, I cleaned it thoroughly so that it can be ready for work, and then I went on to do the same things with my phone. I deleted over like, I think 60,000 images, and including videos as well, from my phone. I changed my wallpaper. I basically went and removed all those icons that I do not use because there were so many. And one very important thing for me, might not be for you, but I'm very bad at responding to WhatsApp messages. It seems to be like a New Year's resolution every year for me to become better at responding to WhatsApp messages. I mean, like, the thing is that it's not that I don't respond to WhatsApp messages. I receive so many in a day. I receive like more than 100, especially because like a big part of the work is on WhatsApp for us as well. I have several group chats that I constantly have to be active in. But there are those like random ones that are like from people that I haven't seen in like 3-4 years. They're like, hey, what have you been up to? Like, you know, and stuff like that. And I'm like, I just feel like sometimes, oh, this is not a priority. I'll do that later, you know? And then I never actually end up doing it. So I sat down and I responded and apologized to all of those WhatsApp messages, basically. That's what I did. I had my coffee, so I had my phone clear, I had my computer clear, and then I was ready to start thinking about what's new that's coming, right? So I closed my eyes and I thought, what is one thing that would make you really happy if you would do in this year? Just one thing, like a huge, even if it's like the biggest thing ever, even if it's like something that seems so impossible, what is that thing that would make you really happy, right? So I wrote that up. Like I wrote it. That was like my first thing. Then I was thinking, okay, what are those things that you think are like even the like little tiny things? Like, I don't know, organizing my home, fixing like things around, doing this, doing that. And then I like kind of divided them in categories. I always like to have like a professional one, a wellness one, a relationship one, and I like to have sort of like little bits and bobs around. So that's where we go. Then I divided the ones that were more related to numbers. Like, for example, I want to make this much money this year. I want to do this many things of this. I want to, you know, like those kind of like very number oriented things. Like as a content creator, you might have more than in other businesses because there's a lot of like, you know, goals when it comes to engagement percentage, a follower number and things like that. You can have like kind of number oriented goals, right? Then there are more like career milestones. Like I want to work with this brand. I want to work with that. I want to improve my relationship here. I want to work more on this. I don't want to work anymore with this brand and this brand and this brand, which trust me, I have brands that I'm like, I don't want to work anymore with this brand. Like I'm done. It's not anymore me, or it's not my style anymore, or I just don't enjoy. That's it. And that's fair enough, right? So I set it all down, you know, then I grouped it into those categories. Then I go on Pinterest and I do this one thing, okay? I find images that correspond to my goals. I know this, like you've heard it, right? Many times, many times. I find images, I search, and I go through it all. I'm like, okay, I want to have organized working space. There's one thing that I really want to do in 2022. I want to get like a big cozy couch. So we have like a really big living room, right? And the living room is separated in two parts. The one is like more kind of like a welcome area, and the other one would be more cozy area, like chilling. At the moment, my house I think is so beautiful, but I don't actually have a space where in the afternoon, if I want to have a nap, I would have a nap. I never have a nap, okay? Because I wake up from the nap feeling miserable, horrible, I'm not nice, I crave sweets, and yeah, I do not like to have afternoon naps. But let's say I'm really exhausted and I need that afternoon nap, I want to have like a space to have it. That's it. That's like one of the goals. So one of the big things is I want to find that perfect couch for a part of our living room, and it's on my goals. It's not as easy as it seems, and I want to do it this year. Everything always takes forever. Like even the like fastest we can get a sofa in this house will be like in May if I order it today. Can you believe that? It's crazy, I know, but that's kind of how the furniture world works, and it's a big goal of mine. So I put that. I was like searching on Pinterest for my dream sofa. I was thinking like, okay, like our bedroom is our like sort of like a cozy area. It's a place where we always relax. We don't want a TV in the bedroom. We don't want to have like any distractions. We just want it to be our place of relaxation. But there are certain things that I want to do, and like I've been wanting to buy mattress topper. I've been wanting to buy a perfect bedding that I want in the materials that I want, and I've been putting it away because life keeps getting in the way. And I know many of you people out there that are like domestic goddesses will be like, why is it so hard to buy a bedding? Guys, I lived in this home for like more than 6 months without a pan, okay, or without a pot. So just other things get in the way constantly. Anyway, so I wrote like, those were like few goals of mine. Then I had like obviously my smaller goals, like my Hermes wish list. that I was kind of Googling on Pinterest and putting it on my vision board. I know exactly the type of aesthetic and the style that I want to have in 2023. So I kind of took my pictures as like a guide. I didn't want to take someone else's pictures. I wanted to have my own pictures as a guide for what I also want to do and the direction I want to go in 2023. I basically put on the vision board everything and anything that I wanted. So a new watch, I know exactly which watch I want to get in 2023. I put it on my vision board. Like this is like a small thing, right? I put my like sort of like relationship goals. I want to be happy and content. And we put this little thing that over our lunches and dinners, we're never going to be on our phones. Even though like Filippo and I would never actually tell each other off for spending time on the phone. It's something that, you know, I think it's quite nice for the relationship to talk more, to connect more, and to not be on our phones, unless we're really importantly working. But we don't want to spend time on our phones when we're having lunch or dinner, and that's the goal. Cities you want to travel to, put them on your mood board. And like, I used to always think like mood board is such a random thing, like who cares? It's just like a collage of pictures that does nothing. And I kind of like still agree to that, but I think it's important to keep focus, because we can be focused for 2 months. March comes, spring comes, goals, mood board, direction, just disappears and is gone, right? And I don't want that to happen. So I placed it on my, as a wallpaper on my desktop. I put it up there. You can put some words there, some quotes there, how much money you want to make, what, like, if you want to find the love of your life, you put it on there. Anything you want, put it on there, okay? And I know this sounds really crazy, okay? But since like 2017 or 2018 to 2020, I used to have this desktop picture that I just thought was beautiful, that I Googled, and it was a picture of Paris, okay? It was a Paris at sunset that was basically my desktop picture for a very long time. I didn't have a particular, it was not a vision board, okay? It was just a picture I found, and I will insert the picture so you guys can see it. It was a picture I liked. I might even have some videos where I show it to you. Crazy how I attracted living in Paris. I don't know if I attracted it. I don't know if like that cooked an idea in my head, because seeing something every single day, it just plants it in your brain without you even knowing it, okay? And I don't know how it works, but randomly I ended up living in Paris without ever actually planning that to happen, okay? I never even wanted to live in Paris, but it happened to me. And not only that it happened, but it even proved to be the most incredible time for me, because it defined my style, it defined my personality, the little French sarcastic humor, sassy style, but also it helped me so much in my career. I think Paris and living in Paris was what brought the most to the table when it comes to me. So one very important segment as well of my goal setting is the well-being and wellness, and I just put a lot of like masking, self-care, organized bathroom with like several beauty products, because this year I still want to maintain looking after myself. I think I'm getting better and better and better at that. Always kind of, you know, like the little girly things. These things are not like really goals, but having like, you know, putting on that you want to always have beautiful hair, beautiful nails, good skin, looking after yourself, not because it's an appearance thing, but because it's like giving something to you, okay? It's making yourself feel good. It's my regular massages. I have my regular massages. I already booked mine for tomorrow for 5 p.m. Those little things are very important, and it's so easy when life gets busy to forget about them. I've already filmed a video about like the micro habits that helped me be where I am, and I think the last year those habits helped me crazy much. Like, okay, I'm gonna tell you this. I wasn't gonna share it, but I think it would be quite interesting. So last year I set a really high financial goal for the year, and I was like, I'm really stretching it. It's almost impossible, right? And as the year came to the end, I sort of like, I had 2 financial goals. Okay, so one financial goal was like how much revenue I wanted my business to do. And the other financial goal was like how much money I wanted to save up, right? And it was like looking like they were both kind of like a big stretch. But at the end, I was like so close to making them, just so close. And then it seemed like the revenue goal I made, and I was like, wow, just like a week before the end of the year, I was like, it's okay. Like I didn't save as much as I wanted, but I was very close to it. And then on 30th of December, I sort of like received a payment that I didn't expect at all, which just made me reach my goal, okay? And I think it's because this whole year I kept reminding myself of that goal. This whole year I kept reminding myself of another goal that I've just managed to also achieve in December and that you guys will see now in January. I managed to like literally complete everything that I wrote on the list in December. Is that crazy? I wanted to get a dream car last year. We got a dream car. I wanted to get a walk-in wardrobe custom made for me. I made a custom made walk-in wardrobe. I wanted to change my hair color and to kind of like grow hair and to have healthy hair. I've done it. I wanted to feel great in my skin, to have like a huge kind of like a body positivity moment. I managed to achieve that. Like I feel like I've never felt better in my skin, and those were kind of the things that I was reminding myself of every single year. So do I think it's important to keep reminding yourself visually and written of these goals? Yes, I do. Now, how do I achieve these goals? You might be wondering. Like every morning, like I told you, I wake up at least 1 hour before I actually need to be up, and I make myself coffee first. I don't touch my phone. That's like the first thing that I cannot do, okay? It's like on my habits list, do not touch your phone for the first half an hour when you wake up, because I don't want the poisons of the world and the like all the kind of everything from the world to come to me first thing in the morning, okay? So I make myself a coffee. I grab my 2 agendas, my Hermes one and my Louis Vuitton one, and I sit somewhere cozy, comfy in my like whatever warm clothes. Okay, these are my 2 agendas. So first I go in with this one. It's very, very simple. Inside is a notebook, so you can grab any notebook you want. There are no lines, there's nothing, okay? Just empty, right? So then I would write a date, and I would write it always in the same way. Date and year. Under that, I would write, today I'm grateful for, and I underline it, and then arrow by arrow. Shall I read you some today I'm grateful for from 2022? It's very random. So like it can be sunny day, it can be my sister, it can be my boyfriend giving me so many kisses in the morning, like really, really little things. It can be my slippers because they're warm and cozy. Anything you can think of that you're grateful for, write it down. So today I'm grateful for, this is January 2022. Waking up early even though I did not feel like it. Health considering everybody is sick. Fashion industry, clear inbox. Then 21st. Today I'm grateful for cold face massage in the morning. Early morning. I went to bed early. I got an Hermes appointment. I'm getting my nails done. It's Friday and I can take it easy. Today I'm grateful for early waking as always. Freshly done nails. Going to Paris to be reunited with Filippo. Hermes appointment. Beautiful clothes I packed with me. Today I'm grateful for. I got a beautiful suite in the hotel. I had a fitting that I love. I got a feeling that not many people are in town. I love that sometimes, you know, when you feel like you're just, it's not too busy. I filmed content I had to film. So like, you know, it's very random. Like whatever you feel like you're grateful for. What I've noticed over time doing this every day, so now it's like February 2022, I'm grateful for waking up early. Over time, I realized that I'm always very happy and better mood if I wake up early. And this is something that will help you like always send those good vibes in the morning. Like you always feel grateful for something, and that sets the right mood for the day. It's incredible how good mood for the day can change everything for me. Also, I realized that I feel good after a workout, etc., etc. Then what I do after what I'm grateful for, I write intentions for the day. The intentions for the day can be plan the month ahead, book New York Fashion Week, shoot one Instagram post, accent coach, post this, post that, film a TikTok, monthly reset, call with whatever. Then another day. My intentions for the day: be friendly to everyone, start vlogging, go to the gym, take a picture for a brand, prepare a video for tomorrow, have a beautiful dinner, take a picture for Instagram, be mindful and in good mood. You know, those kind of things are very important. Book a pedicure, book a facial, like really random little intentions for the day, workout, sleep earlier. It can be something that you can tick off, or it can be just an intention. So today my intention is to eat healthy, for example, and then I put it on there. Once I've written it all in here, because I feel like this is my kind of more spiritual agenda, that it's not really just like tasks and ticking it off, etc. Then I go into my work space. So my favorite layout is from, I believe this is from Cloth and Paper. These are always sold out, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I've been trying to get them now for a while, but they seem to always be sold out. This is what they look like. I start by writing my day on top, and I'll read you out what was my today's plan, okay? So today my priority says film 2 videos. I already filmed one. This is the second one I'm filming today. And then I have a to-do list which says film this video, film the other video. Then it says review a certain email, because it's very important. Send an offer like for something, post Instagram picture, review TikToks, because I have like several TikToks getting ready. Post a TikTok. If you don't follow me on TikTok, guys, by the way, why would I miss an opportunity now to say that you should definitely go and check it out? Reach out to your friends, because like also one of my goals is to be more sort of like reaching out, just asking how they are, etc. like that. So, you know, sometimes I forget. It's not that I don't want to, I just forget because the world gets so, yeah. Search for something that I need, send some videos to my sister, start working on my inbox, pick up my Van Cleef jewelry. I have some new Van Cleef jewelry that was getting altered for me, so you guys will probably see that soon as well. So that's on my to-do list. Then there's a schedule on the side, and in that schedule I time blocked which time I'll be doing what. That way, for example, this video, I really didn't want to sit and film it because I just felt like it's such a big one to film and there's so much to say and do that it would take a lot of time and a lot of talking and commitment, and I was postponing it. As you always kind of start postponing the stuff that you kind of don't really know back to back exactly how you're gonna do. So I put that I have to start doing this video at 12 o'clock and I have to finish at 1 because then I have to go for a walk and I have to go pick up my jewelry. So right now I'm soon going to be finishing this video and going out. So I had to do it in this time block because I always block it out. Then I'm going for a walk, picking my jewelry, then I'm sending my sister those videos, then I'm shooting a picture for Instagram, then I'm reviewing those TikToks, then I'm posting the TikTok, and I put it all in time blocks. So comes 4 o'clock and I'm like, should I tidy my wardrobe? No, because I already have something at 4 o'clock to do. And I go back and I look at my agenda. This is what really helps me finish the jobs, you know, and do the things. This is what really helps me not have February and I still haven't sent those videos to my sister, or I still haven't filmed this video and the time's just gone. Okay, I have a big project to do for this year, like a huge one. Actually, I have 2 really big goals that I have to finish this year, like, but they're humongous. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know how to look at them, and like I've already kind of scratched on the surface of both of them, but they're so big that they terrify me, and I know I'm just gonna keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off until it's November, and then I'm gonna feel so upset with myself that I haven't done it. So instead of doing that, I've divided those 2 big projects in months, and each month I told myself what I need to do on that project. And then if I have that big goal for January, for example, I know I need to divide it into my daily tasks. So for example, this week I will be doing something for that, and then next week I will be doing something for that in order to take off my January goal. Equally, so I don't know if you guys remember, but like last year I was talking to you in December about it. I was opening a new company, and actually that was a lot of work, a lot of paperwork, but I gave myself a task that has to be done in December, and guess what? I've done it. Everything was done before the end of December. I remember because we were celebrating while still my family was in Dubai, so sort of like before Christmas. Long story short, I think that writing down everything you want to do and then breaking it into months and weeks and days is what really helps you stay on track. If I tell myself that before 2 p.m. I need to finish a video, I will not be procrastinating until 5. So this really helps me. Again, I think like discipline and motivation is a muscle. The more you do this and the more you force yourself, the easier it is. It's the hardest at the beginning. Like the first day to start this is really hard. But what I suggest is cleaning your space, organizing your space, buying yourself some flowers. Well, my boyfriend bought them for me, but you know what I mean. Putting your favorite candle on, putting your favorite lip balm next to you at the table, putting your beautiful new agenda, buying yourself a new agenda that will motivate you. It's equal to buying new gym kit when you want to start going to the gym. What else have I got on? I have my iPad with my Notion, refreshed Notion, and that's what helps me. Now, talking about Notion, this is the last kind of organizational tool that I'm going to mention, but I'm not going to talk too much about it because you guys have seen it before. I've mentioned it in last year's video, so you can go and watch that one in case you want to do it. Now, I don't know if this video was useful. What I can tell you is that I always mention this and I keep talking about this, and I think it's very important to mention, is to get an accountability partner. Like, for example, I know that a lot of people want to lose weight, start a new business, finish their university exams, but they just, again, the time goes, the time passes, and it's never done. I think like telling this to your like sister, brother, parents, best friend, teacher, someone, if you say this, it will make you feel accountable to do it in a certain timely manner. So if you say like this year, I'm gonna give all of my exams in June, and if you say that to the teacher, if you say that to your parents, if you say that to your sister, it will put more pressure on you to do it. You guys know that I do this with my friends, like with Ksenia, for example. We tell each other our weekly goals, our monthly goals, our fashion week goals, our business goals, but I also tell a lot of the things to my sister, which make me feel accountable. Every year, from the 1st of January to 16th of March, I do not consume any sweets. And let me just tell you, this year has been extra hard just because I've eaten a lot of sweets in December, right? So to wake up in Dubai on 1st of January and have so much dessert all around you and not eat them is very difficult. Then we went to Sushi Samba with all of those desserts. I'll insert the picture. I couldn't even give it a little lick. Like, it was so difficult, okay? But I told my boyfriend I will not be eating any sweets, and even though every time he's like, you can have just a little bit, it's not gonna hurt you, I feel like if I do that, it's showing that my character is weak, and it's showing that I'm not strong enough as a person. So I feel like I'm very proud as well. So accountability partner is a very important thing to me, and I suggest if you watch this video and you want to start something like that, send it to your best friend and tell them, hey, do you want to be my accountability partner? And I guarantee, I think like the success of the goals and achieving goals when you have an accountability partner is probably like more than 50% than without it, I'm sure. So yeah, with that, I'm going to wrap this video. I hope it was useful. Now, switch this off, go clear your computer, clear your phone, clear your working environment, get rid of everything you don't need, remove the files you never open, remove the pictures and the videos you do not need, all those screenshots and receipts from your friends sending you. Clear yourself from all the previous energy that you don't want anymore, okay? Reach out to people you want more of in 2023. Sign up for the gym class. Sign up for the tutor classes if you want to be better at university this year. Open that company. Start that business. Just by Googling how to do it is already a first step. I think when there's a big terrifying step, I have those big terrifying 2 huge projects, just by Googling how to do the first step is already starting. So I hope you got your list done, and I'm wishing you a wonderful 2023. I'm sure that if you're watching this video and watching it till the end, you already got good mind focus to get it done. So good luck to all of us, and I'll see you at the finish line. Bye guys.